All right, we've got a 1959 Studebaker Lark. It's last licensed in '87. So what's that? 36 years?
Sure.
Off the road 36 years. We're gonna try to get it running and driving. Guy's getting rid of his collection of cars, so we definitely kept his name and number in case this works out all right. But yeah, here's our 59 Studebaker Lark. Picked it up this winter, and
all the doors are frozen.
It's all good. I think it's mostly complete. We got keys. Yep. It's got a V8.
Baby V8. Oh, look what the oil filter is.
Yeah. I think this is like a 259. Pretty interesting. They actually kind of designed it after the Cadillac because everybody was kind of in competition for having a V8 powered car. And so the outside dimensions of that engine are the same as the big Cadillac V8. It's not like the big block Caddy 500s, but they're like 370 or whatever it was. So the outside dimensions of this motor are the same as that. They just put a smaller bore in it. So it's got all the weight benefits of a big block with the fuel economy of a small block.
What's really good about this is neither Josh nor I have ever once turned a wrench on a Studebaker, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So I think what we need to do is get this thing off the trailer and we'll kind of check it out a little bit more, see if we can get this thing running. Can't believe that held. I was just doing it as a joke. Looks like the front seat has been replaced at one point. But you know, it's dirty in here. Headliner, might have to do a delete kit on that. Ugh. Cool little radio. The dash is really cool. Glove box is gone. We got here stoplight switch. Okay, we might not have brake lights. Check those out. Not sure what that is. Oh, maybe they were trying to match the interior. Oh, camouflage headband. Wiper arm. Oh, that's the hood pop. Okay. Sweet. No tires in there. Air cleaner, and a horn, an upper radiator hose, some oil. Alright, so I think the first thing we're gonna do is pull the plugs, squirt a little bit of that juice that Alex made from the 36 and in the cylinders, and then we'll throw a wrench on her, see if we can get it to turn over.
Did you check to see if she has Earl?
I did not check the Earl.
This dipstick tube. Oh.
Got oil in it?
Yeah, and it's like good. Oh, hey, the generator has a little oil spot on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was not.
Huh?
Next one.
Pitting?
What?
Any pitting? Like moisture? Or rust on it?
Homemade penetrating fluid. 50% acetone, 50% ATF. I haven't noticed a difference with any type of ATF being better than the other. I use F-type because I have a lot of it. It does separate though, so give it a good shake. What I like about this is you can change your spray pattern to fit your needs.
Oh, that is slick. Cylinders 2 and 4. Not what you want to see, but maybe we'll be all right.
But it also are the two
that are odd plugs. They're auto lights. Everything else is champion.
It rotates?
It doesn't. I mean, it moves.
What size do we need on that there down there?
Giant.
Giant?
A hub socket.
Bigger than that.
Oh, there it went.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're good, man. That a full turn yet?
I don't think so.
It's getting easier though. I think we're there.
It
Sweet.
felt like it went around pretty.
Yeah. Nice.
So
I was nervous with those two pitted plugs, but
do you want to just throw a battery in it and then just bump the key and see
pump that little bit of stuff out that we put in the cylinders. Oh. So it turns over. Throwing a battery in it. See if we got a starter.
double go handle, so you know it's doubly good. Which way do I want to put this in?
What is this? That looks like it's positive.
Yeah. Do we have a negative?
Empty.
The original multi-tool. I'll hook that other one up.
Well, I want to do this first.
Oh. Wiring guys, always gotta have this all good.
Do you see that? Do you see how bad that looks? It's rust and dust.
Okay.
I just want to give us like our best chance of survival.
Okay. Motor's not turning over though.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Go look.
Ah, I saw the fan.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what.
It just forgot there's no plugs in it, so
There's no compression, so it's
Yeah.
easy.
right on. Okay, ready?
Yep. Nope.
Weed whacker gas.
2-stroke. Equal parts inside and outside the carb. It doesn't feel like it's turning over fast enough.
That seems pretty slow. Ready again?
Yeah. Do we want to get the Impala battery over here, hook it up, and then run just jumper cables so we got both batteries going?
Sure. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, hey! It's not even it's not even nutted on.
Oh.
And this bottom part's...
Locked up.
Yeah. I think I can get it going, though.
Okay. All right, so we thought this thing was bolted through the bottom of the intake.
Which makes no sense.
Which makes no sense at all. It was just missing the nuts altogether, so.
One of that starter's gonna come off. Let me bump the key. Oh. Four more in her. She thudded.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Are you kind of holding the carb down?
Yeah.
Woo! Designated key turner. You ready?
Okay.
Were you pouring anything in it?
Huh?
Were you spraying stuff?
I put some gas down it. Okay, try again.
Ready?
Yeah.
Woo! She fire? What happened?
It backfired out the carb.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if we should let that starter cool off a little bit or. Oh, we got it to fire off very weakly, but letting the starter cool off and pretty much guaranteed we gotta take this thing apart and clean it up. It was so jammed up. I think we get that kind of fixed up. It's gonna really help us out.
It's you. I'm all gross, so I hug you back. I'm all gross, so I hug you back. Hey, what's that two-barrel off? That looks like. Look at that two-barrel real quick. When you're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems like with starter fluid, it takes way more than you would think it should when you don't have gas going with it. That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
I didn't know the starter was. Why does that starter keep like?
I don't know, dude. All right, just check compression on the driver's side, and it's not great, but it does have compression.
90 to 100.
Squirted a little bit of oil down the cylinders just on the driver's side because that's what plugs we had out. Alex just cleaned up the carburetor. The needle and seat were stuck, so we weren't getting any fuel through from the pump. And give it another go here. Yeah.
Oh.
Pull the wire.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, I did.
Ready?
Yep.
Not even trying now.
So we consulted the Oracle, aka FaceTime Dad, and he said it sounded like it was, we needed to retard the timing a little bit. So we backed it off, and now we're going to give that a whirl. We also, during dinner time, left the battery charger on, so hopefully we could get a little bit more spinny. It's like right there. No. The squirter. Oh, there.
Yeah?
No, just hold your horses, dude. Calm your tits.
Yeah?
No! Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, now. It was fire that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have air coming out. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But I mean, I didn't know. It's kind of grasping at straws here, bro.
Yeah. No, that was a good thought. Well, no go tonight. We're kind of both thinking that we need new spark plug wires because these are cut up pretty good, and I got zapped just like trying to hold it, and so we're probably losing a lot of our spark. We'll get back after it in a couple more days and see what we can do. All right, just had about 30 minutes today to work on the old Lark here. So I swapped out the spark plug wires. We're gonna give it a go here, see if it'll fire off now. I think that should make a big difference. Some of these pretty bad. One of them that was like really cracked. Yeah, look at all that. No bueno. So let's see what happens here. Well, it's trying, but that's all I got time for today. So I guess I did get more plugs. I can swap out the plugs, and there, I'm not sure. Might have to do some thinking on this one, but we'll be back at it soon enough. All right, I haven't touched the Studebaker in months, so I'm not even sure where we're at in this video, but I'm finally having time to film again. So we're going to rebuild this little Stromberg carburetor because I think we'll have better luck getting it running with the original equipment all cleaned up. It is very very, very nasty in there. So I got a carb rebuild kit there, and then also got the correct spark plugs. So I think we'll also have better luck with the appropriate spark plugs instead of just new ones that we found laying around. I don't think we even replaced all of them. I can't remember. So anyway, I'm gonna bust through that. Hopefully this evening I can have the carburetor rebuilt and maybe swap out the plugs between today and tomorrow. We'll try getting that thing running. All right, things are getting serious now. We got carb rebuilt, stud muffin in the garage. Gonna go ahead and get the front end up on jack stand so we can change the oil. Bought the good stuff here. New Napa Gold filter. We'll swap out that carb and then put these new plugs in. Give it a go again. Yeah. That needs some attention. Okay. That oil smelled pretty gassy, which some of it's us, but not all of it, because it smelled like old gas. Filter's up on top here. Okay. How much of a mess this makes. Oh, we're good. Sweet. Perlator. Alrighty. Alright, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Got the plug swapped out. Got the old Stromberg on here. We got smoking wires. That little thing. What if we need it? I'm gonna ignore that for a second. Hired some help because Alex can't be here today. Best help you can get for 12 bucks. Got my weed whacker gas in a certified gas container. I'll try to fill up the vent tube here. Maybe that's enough. Hold down the app. Okay. Let's see what happens here. That's the best it's ever fired. I'm gonna check this battery real quick. 11.5. That should be good enough. Ended up pulling the starter. This thing is turning over really slow. And I don't know if that's just like the nature of these old cars, but it is a 12 volt system, so it shouldn't be turning too slow. And you can hear, when I turn this thing over, it's pretty squeaky. So I'm thinking it's pretty dry in there. Maybe need to lube it up a little bit. So I'm gonna take it apart, try to clean it up, and hopefully not break anything in the process, and see if we can get this thing spinning a little bit faster. Alright, well I couldn't find anything obviously wrong with it. It is squeaky, but these brushes are riveted in there, so I didn't want to take that apart and get all the way deep in there, because then I might not be able to get it back together. So put a little 3-in-1 on that little guy, and then on the end here, I got it to penetrate down in there, and bench tested it a couple times, and it seems faster, I guess. We'll see when it's under the load of the motor. Hey. Yeah. Okay, backfired out carb. Not too retarded. Okay. Give her a break. Dang it, it's so close. But so battery wire's getting hot again. Alright, we lost spark, so I got a series of tests going on here. First thing is trying to test the coil. I did the whole primary, secondary windings. It all tests out good at the multimeter. But our ballast resistor is bad. It's not providing any additional resistance, so I've got 12 volts on both sides of the resistor, and it should be lower after the resistor. So thinking that maybe burn up the coil. So doing a little test on the coil, got let's see here. Got positive battery to positive side of the coil. Got a little coil wire here hooked to the spark plug. Got negative battery to the spark plug, and then got the little trigger here to complete the connection, and it should spark. I don't know, maybe it is bad. Also got the distributor all tore apart because we thought maybe the points are bad. I put a test light to the wire that's coming out of the coil to the positive side here, and with the test light. So basically when the point's open, that light should shut off, and it does. So that's good. So condenser and stuff should be good. I did pull the points out because I thought maybe they are dirty. So clean them up. I think they're okay. Maybe it is the coil because now it's not working. And if that resistor is failed, it could burn up the coil because it's sending too much power. All right. Dang it, might be buying a coil and a resistor. The other thing I discovered inside the old distributor, this wire that goes from the outside of the distributor to right here on the points, it was all taped up, and look at that. So that's probably not good. So I'm going to try to recreate that with these little guys. All right, this thing has kind of been an ignition nightmare. So first, the ballast resistor was smoking, and you know, that's never good. Wire that goes to the side of the distributor should be isolated, and it was grounded somewhere to the distributor body, which the distributor body is grounded to the motor, yada yada. So we're trying to track that down. Disconnected it completely from the distributor, and it was still grounded. And so then traced it back to the coil, and this wire was grounded, so I thought. And then I checked it back to the solenoid, because that's where this wire comes from. It gives a full 12 volts to the coil when you start up. And disconnected it from the solenoid. The solenoid itself is not grounded, so that's good, but the wire was still grounded. Disconnected it from here, and it was no longer grounded. So then I checked the power wire from the key. It was grounded, so that was our problem. So we had a short or ground in the power wire from the key, which fried the ballast resistor, which then maybe toasted our coil, not 100% sure, and we think it fried the points. So I put in a new set of points this morning. We're gonna try it. Also, not sure my rebuild went very well because when I fill up the bowl, it starts leaking right there. So that's great. Ran a new power wire to the coil, so now this is our keyed ignition right here. this thing's got some compression issues too, so I think what I'm going to do now is pull the plugs and put just a little bit of gear oil down there. Try to seal up them rings a little bit and see if we can get it going that way. It's definitely got spark now. It's trying. Just got to get that initial fire to get everything warmed up again. One thing's for sure, getting a lot better at pulling these spark plugs. First time I pulled them, it was kind of a pain. Now it's pretty easy. Probably just fouling the plugs, but we'll see. All right, one side down, one to go. All right, let's try this again. All right, there we go. Now he ain't even trying. That probably fouled all those plugs. Definitely feels like it has more compression now though. That's just. I mean, that's why. Alright, went a little aggressive on the old gear oil. So, pulled all the plugs. A bunch of them are just covered in oil. So they're not sparking, obviously. So now I'm going to clean them off here. I ran the motor with the plugs out to squirt out some of that oil. And what's left should help seal up the rings. Where's all the freaking smoke coming from? Let's start to cool off, I guess. All right, let's get it here. Stud muffin, come on. Let's make something happen here. Trigger, fuel, a little choke action here. Ouch. You know, it is blowing a ton of smoke out this side. I wonder if that block is cracked. Like, why is it smoking so bad out this side? Oh! Yeah! Yes! Woo! What is that awful noise? Oh yeah! Yes! It's a runner. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I was about ready to quit on this thing. Yes! Alright, I've got a little bit of heater hose here, so I'm going to replace these heater lines, and then I don't know if these rad hoses are any good. The lower one's disconnected, so hook that back up, and it might leak, but we'll see. So put some water in it and see if we can get some heat in this bad boy. Man, I was so close to giving up. But like it kept wanting a fire. Oh yeah, we got some heat in there now. Sweet. It kept wanting a fire, but it kept just not firing. Ended up turning that distributor like, I don't know, 3/8 of a turn. A quarter turn-ish. The timing was way off. Timing was off, had that ground wire issue, but pretty sweet. I had some heater hose just lying around. All right. Filling up the radiator. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of dripping, so gonna have to deal with that. Also forgot I didn't have a belt. Found a belt in the back, but I don't think it's gonna hold. So let's listen to it run one more time, and then I think we're gonna have to call it for this episode. So, but I gotta hear it run one more time. Ignition. Fuel. Starter. Freaking idling. Pretty sure the exhaust is plugged up. We're gonna have to deal with that. But it is idling. 36 years was the last time this thing was licensed. That is awesome. Oh, it's sounding even better. Awesome! Check it out. Right on, 36 years, got it running. So, on the next episode with the Lark, we're going to be dealing with the coolant system, make sure that's good. Got a few things to make it be able to drive, like, you know, shift or throttle linkage. We got to deal with these belts. Kind of a few things under the hood here. And then we need to figure out if we've got a trans. And then after that, brakes. Yep, Stud Muffin runs after 36 years. Thank you so much for watching. Wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat. See you next time. All right, thought I was done, but I have to see if this thing's got forward and backward. So I chopped the exhaust off because that's the first thing you do when you're checking the transmission. But really, it was plugged, so it should run a lot better and be obnoxious. Then I was trying to figure out where the heck do I fill the transmission fluid. Well, in 59, conveniently you fill it right there. So your guy riding shotgun can check trans fluid while you're on the road. So got that topped off. It was, you know, about a gallon low. So hopefully we didn't burn up the pump or anything. We didn't run it very long. It's probably gonna be loud now because the exhaust is chopped off, but it should run better. So let's see if we got forward and backwards. That is insane in the membrane. Alright, it's gonna get hot here. Alright, it goes into gear. It feels like it's gonna go forward, feels like it's gonna go backwards. Oh, that's awesome. I put like 1.5 gallons of fluid in that transmission. It was dry. And once it started filling up, it did not sound happy. Hopefully getting that fluid worked in there, it'll be alright. Yes, alright. Now it's time to get some tires for this thing. Maybe some brake parts.